Many good men gave their lives in the great Civil War, in battles that pitted neighbor against neighbor, and even brother against brother. Since that day, thousands upon thousands of America's brave young men and women have given their all in the cause of liberty. We'd like to take the next few moments to pay tribute to those gallant who have served and preserved our nation's freedoms.
I answered her call when she beckoned, so young and scared, but I was not alone. So many brave young men went down beside me. We fought to keep America our home. I gave her the best of my young years, and I'd fight again to keep her free. I'd gladly fight the ones who tried to shame her. America still means a lot to me. I fought for her as a young man, so full of fear I thought I'd surely die. I'd fight again if they'd ask me. Yes, I'll keep Old Glory waving high.
In 1939, forces of the Third Reich invaded Poland and set off a series of conquests that has never been equaled in the history of mankind. America was a nation stunned and crippled by the bloody invasion of Pearl Harbor early one December morning in 1941. It was said to be the war to end all wars. And once again, America's fighting men found themselves on foreign soil, but their hearts and minds were still with the loved ones left far behind.
The bugles blowing, out go the lines, gee, but they're lonely, these army nights. Go tell the kiddies I'm doing fine, give them my love, dear, each night at night. Across the water and across the shore, 1,000 miles, dear, and 1,000 more. I'll say a prayer, dear, for yours and mine. I'll think of you, dear, each night at night.
You know, we saw a bumper sticker recently that read, "We got our liberty with God, guns, and guts." You know, there's a lot to that saying, and I hope that we never forget all the brave men and women who have preserved our nation's freedoms.
There's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere in a distant land so many miles away. Only Uncle Sam's great heroes get to go there, where I wish that I could also live someday. I'd see Lincoln, Custer, Washington, and Perry, Nathan Hale and Colin Kelly too. There's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere in a distant land of heroes brave and true.
You know, just as many live daily with the thoughts of loved ones left far behind, there were many others who found solace from the ravages of war by finding love in a foreign distant land.
When the warships left Manila, sailing proudly o'er the sea, deep blue sea, all the sailors' hearts were filled with hearts of dread. Looking backwards to those islands where I spent those happy hours, making love to every pretty girl I met. She's my Filipino baby, she's my treasure and my pet loving pet. Her teeth are white and curly and her hair is black as jet. Her lips are sweet as honey and her heart is pure, I know, yes I know. She's my darling little dark-faced Filipino.
From World War II through the bloody Korean conflict, the Liberty Bell still rang of the courage of America's fighting men. America's music told many of the stories in war that the newspapers and history books failed to record.
The postman delivered a letter, and it made her dear heart beat with joy, 'cause she didn't know as she opened and read it was the last one from her darling boy. Dear Mom is the way that it started. I love you so much, it went on. It may not have shown when I was at home, but I'll prove it when this war is won. Then the mother's old hand began to tremble as she fought against tears in her eyes. But they came unashamed, or there was no name, and she knew that her darling had died. I'm writing this down in a trench, Mom. Don't scold if it isn't so neat, the way that you did when I was a kid, and I'd come home with mud on my feet.
The 1960s and 70s, the United States was faced for the first time with a war that tore on the conscience of the American people. Vietnam was certainly controversial, but if the war was bad, the warriors themselves certainly were not. For once again, America's bravest young men answered her country's call.
Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who mean just what they say, these brave men of the Green Beret. Place these wings on my son's chest, make him one of America's best. 100 men who test today, but only 3 win the Green Beret. Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who mean just what they say, these brave men of the Green Beret. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
Thank you very much. Certainly hope you enjoyed that.